Etra-chan saw it! Karin, I really like you.
Tokusa! Yeah, me too.
I'm Tokusa.
May I sit here?
This is the story of how Karin and I got together. We met at a university in Tokyo. We became friends after we started attending the same class.
Let's go watch that movie next time. The sci-fi one.
Good idea! I've been wanting to see that one. Karin was lively and smart. She could also speak her mind with no issue. The more time I spent with her, the more important she became. We ended up together when I asked her out. Karin, I love you. We married when we were both 24. Hey Karin, you sure you don't want to have a wedding?
Yeah, we don't have that much money saved up. Plus, your family lives in Kyushu while mine are in Tohoku, right?
Holding
the wedding in Tokyo is really difficult, so let's just send them photos. Your brother Katsura is going to college soon, which will be expensive as well.
Alright, if you say so.
Yeah.
And so, we decided not to have a wedding and have a photo shoot instead. Oh, you're so beautiful, Karin!
Tokusa, nothing's coming out even if you compliment me like that.
I don't need anything, as long as I have you!
Hey!
Thinking back, this was one of the happiest periods of my life. If only it hadn't have happened.
Oh yeah, I need to go buy some meat. I promised Tokusa I'd make hamburger steaks this morning. Why does he like hamburgers so much? Ah! Someone's been run over!
Call an ambulance! Karin! Katsura! What happened to Karin? Sis didn't make it. She hit her head very hard. They operated on her, but she... You're lying. Karin? In the morning, we woke up and left the house together.
I'll make your favorite hamburger steak tonight. You better come home early.
Karin, my love, was dead. The driver who hit Karin had had a sudden heart attack and couldn't hit the brakes. After Karin left me, I was empty. It wasn't as if I wanted to die or disappear. I just wanted to see Karin desperately. Karin.
Tokusa.
Karin! What? An earthquake? It's so long! When will it stop? It was 2011, March 11th, the day of the Tohoku earthquake. As soon as the shaking stopped, I immediately called Karin's parents, who lived in Tohoku. It took a while because the lines were temporarily down, but I managed to get in touch with them and was able to confirm their safety. However, my wife and I were okay, but the house got damaged pretty badly.
We'll either need to rebuild or move somewhere else.
Other relatives were also affected by the disaster, and a considerable burden was placed on the in-laws as well.
Here is a look at the scene of the disaster. There are countless victims who were swallowed by the tsunami.
My grandmother is still missing. She hasn't come back ever since she went to collect Grandpa's memorial tablet.
I haven't seen my husband ever since he left for work. He was supposed to be on his way home.
One of my friends from class.
It's not just me. Everyone's going through a hard time right now. There has to be something I can do. This event made me stop being so pessimistic every day. Father-in-law, if there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
It's about Katsura.
The in-laws had to tear down their house, and they were still financially strapped, which made it difficult to support Karin's brother, Katsura, who moved to Tokyo for college. So they asked me to help take care of him. I graciously welcomed my brother-in-law, Katsura, into my home. Thank you very much, big brother-in-law. Just call me Tokusa. Welcome home. Katsura got a job after graduating college and started dating a girl named Yuri.
Congrats, Yuri! Happily ever after!
Congratulations, Katsura! Yuri-san! Thanks, Tokusa. I really appreciate you for everything. You helped me get through college, and more importantly, I got to meet Yuri. I'd like to thank my sister face to face if I could. Huh? For marrying such a wonderful man. For letting me meet the love of my life. Oh, sorry. I wasn't planning on crying, but...
Tokusa-san, please use this if you'd like.
Thanks, Tsutsuji-chan. I met Yuri's sister, Tsutsuji-chan, when both of their parents met for the first time. I admired her even then for being so considerate of others. Ever since, we would hang out with the four of us since our houses were close by.
Tokusa-san, here, I made some onion soup.
Wow, thanks! Tsutsuji-chan, you can cook too? Incredible! Delicious! Tsutsuji-chan, it's delicious!
Oh, I'm glad.
Ever since losing Karin, I couldn't taste anything no matter what I ate or drank. Thanks, Tsutsuji-chan. I was gradually able to enjoy eating again.
I'll make it again sometime.
I'll be waiting! Tokusa, maybe it's about time. Huh? My sister, I know you still love my sister, but I don't think she would be against you starting a new relationship. You can feel Tsutsuji-chan's feelings for you, can't you? You must be attracted to her as well. You just haven't been able to face your feelings for the guilt you have over my sister. If you don't start looking forward, I think my sister would be angry with you.
Tokusa!
You should know her better than anyone. Yeah, maybe you're right. As long as you don't forget about my sister, you can take the next step. So with that wish from Katsura, I decided to face my feelings. After that, I began to see Tsutsuji one-on-one, and confessed to Tsutsuji about my feelings for Karin, my feelings towards Tsutsuji, and everything going forward. And then...
I was drawn to you because you still have a heart for Karin-san. I know you have Karin-san on the right side, so will you please keep me to your left? I want to support you too.
Tsutsuji, thank you. Thank you so much! The void inside me was filled up with the memories of Karin and the warmth of Tsutsuji. The grayness of this world instantly regained its vibrant colors. And 5 years passed since then.
Dad, Mom! Hurry, we're leaving! We're leaving!
Alright, it's a race then! Ready? Go!
Hey, Dad, you cheater! Wait!
Tsutsuji and I got married and gave birth to 2 kids. I've talked to the kids about Karin, but we'll have to wait and see for them to understand in detail. Karin's existence has not faded inside of me. That won't change for the rest of time, and I will forever cherish Tsutsuji also, who understands all of this.
I'm Sasuji. I just graduated from college and began my working life. Hey, is it okay if I put this here?
Oh, yeah, just leave it right there.
Alright, looks like a good place to stop. You didn't have as much stuff as I thought.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring too many things.
Sasuji, I know it's going to be tough from here, so if you have any problems, talk to me about anything.
Yeah, thanks. My parents divorced early and my mother raised me by herself. However, she died of cancer when I was a junior in college.
I'll leave after a prayer.
Thanks! Thanks to my friend Akane, who's been by my side since then, I've been able to keep going. I was able to land a job recently, and I am now working for a water purifier manufacturer. I have to do my best from now on. Mom, watch over me.
Huh? The sales records are...
It's in that folder over there.
Huh? Oh, right. Thanks, Tsutsuji.
No problem. He's my colleague, Tokusa-kun, a new recruit like me.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yep. We live nearby and often commute together. We become good friends who encourage each other in our work.
Excuse me, Tsutsuji-chan.
Yes.
Here.
There's been some change to the sales manual.
And this is Hideki-senpai.
If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me.
Thank you! He's my senior who's instructive and inspiring.
By the way,
Hmm?
do you have a boyfriend, Tsutsuchi-chan?
Huh? What?
You don't have to be that surprised.
No! I had a lot going on when I was in college. I didn't have time to be in relationships.
Really? But you're really cute. If you'd like, want to go out to eat sometime?
Dinner? Oh, I'll take a friend with me then.
Would you be against going out with just the two of us? If you couldn't guess, I'm trying to hit on you right now, Tsutsuji-chan.
Hit on?
What? That's awesome! Go for it! Don't you have a boyfriend or two by now? He's a good guy, right?
He is, but he kind of seems like a womanizer to me.
Well, wouldn't you rather have someone that's used to it for your first time?
Stop! I ended up going out to eat with Hideki-senpai.
So, in the future, I'd like to go independent and build my own company.
I see. It's amazing that you're already thinking about it.
Of course. I want to become a man who can protect his own family.
Hideki-san, you get a lot of ladies, don't you?
I do. But no matter how many, all of it has no meaning when you can't get someone you're interested in to like you back. Like you, Tsutsuji-chan.
Like you back.
What do you think? I guess that makes me look really light. But I don't just say these things to everyone.
Hideki-san seemed to be thinking things through more so than I expected. And after a few more dates, we began a relationship. Oh, good morning.
Hey! Huh?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Tsutsuji-chan!
Yes!
Here, these are today's documents. I'm counting on you.
Yes.
Hey, Tsutsuji,
Huh?
are you dating Hiragi-senpai by any chance?
Huh? Who did you hear from?
I can tell just by looking at you.
Right. It's supposed to be a secret at work. I need to be more careful.
Did Hiragi-senpai tell you to keep it a secret?
Huh? Well, yeah.
You better be careful.
What? Why?
Well, you're an adult now, so I guess you're free to do whatever you want. But I don't hear any good rumors about that senior and his relationships with women.
Don't say rude things like that. Anyways, Hideki-senpai's coming over today, so I need to get home early and clean up the house.
Hey, Tsutsuji-chan.
Good evening.
Sorry to bother.
Please go ahead. I just moved in, so it might be a little messy.
Smells like a girl's room. No, it doesn't.
Huh?
What is this smell? Is it from an incense? Wait, what's that?
Oh, please give it a prayer if you'd like. It's my...
No way. Give me a break. Gives off a bad omen.
Huh? Right. Sorry about that. I should have closed the altar door at least.
No, I don't really care about that. I just didn't expect to find a Buddhist altar in a young girl's house like this. It just turned me off a bit.
What?
I mean, why do you have that in the first place? Are you in some kind of cult?
No, it's not like that.
It's a little disappointing to see something so off-putting like that.
I'm sorry, but this is my mother's altar.
Ugh, she must have died early. Well, anyways, come over here.
I'm sorry. Please go home for today.
What?
If you talk about my mother like that,
Come on, I came all the way here. Whatever. Even if I put hands on you, I feel like I'm gonna get cursed or something anyway. It's still 9 p.m. I wonder if I can still make it in time to hit up other girls.
You're going to see other women?
Of course. My bad. But can you hit me up again after you put that thing away? Ugh, got my plans all screwed up.
What an awful person. I told Akane about it the next day.
Huh. You're lucky. Do you know how terrible it would have been if you lost your chastity to a man like that? Your mom protected you.
I guess so.
But how stupid of you to let a guy like that in your house.
I asked you about it.
How am I supposed to know that? I've never even met the guy. Well, don't worry about it anymore, because I'm going to give him a payback. Give me his number later.
It's fine.
Anyway, aren't there any other guys at work that might be nice?
Tokusa-kun? Could you introduce me to some cute girls you know from college next time? All the recruits this year are not that attractive, if you know what I mean.
Huh? But weren't you and Tsutsuji?
Oh, you heard about that?
No.
Well, I'm not really into girls that have a granny vibe, you know? So if you know of any young girls that are more girly, introduce me. I'm counting on you.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Tsutsuji is a good girl who can understand people's pain. I think you made a mistake to let her go like that.
What? You liked her?
No, it's not that!
Huh. She's yours then. Those are the documents I wanted to give Tsutsuji-chan. Tokusa, you and Tsutsuji-chan have outside jobs tomorrow, right? She seems to have gone home already, so please, hand it to her.
Yes. What? Tokusa-kun?
Sorry for coming in so late. Here, it's the material for tomorrow's job.
You came all the way for this?
I would have been fine tomorrow, but it's just us two rookies tomorrow. I thought it might be better to have the material beforehand and read it while you can.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
See you then.
Wait. Why don't we read it together then?
What?
There's still a lot of things I don't understand. It's messy inside, but
No, that's not right. A guy and a girl together so late?
Oh, I need to prepare some tea before that. Come on, let's study together.
Fine. This is why Hiragi-senpai. Sorry to bother. Oh? This?
oh, sorry for leaving it out like that. It's not girly, I know.
What?
Hiragi-senpai told me it's off-putting as well.
What are you talking about? That's not what it's supposed to be. Is that your mother?
Yeah, she passed away when I was in junior.
I see. She's very pretty. I can see the
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I'll just send my prayers if you don't mind.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice to meet you. I'm sorry to bother your daughter's house late at night. I've always been helped by Tsutsuji-san with advice and stuff. I had a lot of worries when I first joined the company, but I'm so glad that Tsutsuji-san is one of my colleagues. And... Wait, what? Hey, why are you crying?
I'm sorry. I'm really happy. You talked to her as if she's right there.
She is. Your mother's right here.
Yeah. Thanks for today, Tokusa-kun. I'm glad I was able to get some studying done.
Yeah, me too. Huh? Oh, yeah! Tsutsuji, you broke up with Hiragi-senpai, right?
Huh? Well, yeah, more like thrown away.
You gotta cut it off with that guy. He asked me to introduce him to some girls.
What?
It's honestly annoying, but I want to do well in the company. So do you happen to know anyone?
Huh? You're asking me?
It's not like I'm serious about helping him out. Someone that could scold Hiragi-senpai.
Oh,
I said, a Buddhist altar exists to show respect and gratitude to our ancestors and to make offerings to our deceased family members. And it provides peace to the living as well.
after that, Tokusa-kun introduced Akane to Hideki-senpai, and Akane spent a whole day lecturing him in the name of a date.
Okay then, let's hear it from your mouth one more time.
Buddhist altars are for families and,
Unacceptable. Try again.
He baited her into going to bed with him tonight if he could satisfy her, but he left without being able to do anything in the end. The next day,
Tokusa-kun,
Hiragi-senpai?
that girl from the other day, she had a pretty face, but she was a little too powerful for me. I think I'm good on dates for a while.
By the way, Tsutsuji, wanna go out to eat sometime?
Yeah.
I know this is only the beginning and there are many obstacles from here on out. I'll continue to keep those that truly care about me by my side and cherish them throughout my life. So Mom, please be watching over me.
I'm Karin. This is a story when I was in elementary, over 20 years ago. In the same neighborhood lived my grandparents from my father's side, and we would go there almost every day for a visit.
Grandpa! I got full marks to my kanji test today.
I got picked for class president.
Wow, that's great!
Oh my! Good job, you two. Oh yeah, our neighbor Akane-san gave us some sweets. Why don't you two have some?
Yay!
My grandparents were always kind to me and my sister, Sasuji, and loved us both. My parents also got along with them as well. And we'd all eat dinner together every other day. We were a very happy family. However, one day... Yes?
Let me get it.
Thanks.
Yes? Hello?
Father? It's me.
Akamatsu?
Actually,
With this one phone call, our family was to be in shambles. 1 hour later,
All right, beef stew is done. Whoa, smells good. Should we bring some salad too?
it's probably fine. Let's just make it over there.
Beef stew, beef stew. We have to make sure Grandpa doesn't eat all of it. We're here. Grandpa, Grandma, we brought stew.
Hey, Father! We brought Yuri's homemade beef stew. It's your favorite, right?
Akamatsu.
you idiot!
Ah!
You idiot!
Ow!
Moron!
What? Hey, what?
I don't recall raising a son like this!
Ouch! Stop!
Shut up, you disgraceful fool! Why would you do something so stupid? Are you trying to make Yuri-san and the kids miserable?
What? Wait, what are you talking about?
How dare you? You should be ashamed!
Wait a second!
What happened? What did Dad do?
I swear, I didn't do anything!
What? Are you still trying to play it off like that?
Ah!
Karin, Tsutsuji, we will discuss this with the adults alone. You guys go upstairs.
Father, but Dad said he didn't do anything. We need to hear what happened as well. You need to tell the truth, okay, Dad?
Karin! Tsutsuji!
Fine. You three come inside. Well, we just had a call from Akamatsu earlier. Yes? Hello?
Father? It's me.
Akamatsu? What is it? You sound so grim. Did something happen?
Actually, I just ran someone over.
What?
I got scared, so I tried to run away. Hey! Where do you think you're going, huh?
How dare you run our brother over? You better prepare yourself.
And instead of turning me in, they demanded a ridiculous amount of money for medical treatment and alimony.
And then what? Surely you turned yourself in?
No. I ended up paying for it with the company's money.
What?
Come on, please. I just need to pay it back before the company and my family finds out. Just lend me $5 million. I'm begging you.
You idiot! What the hell do you think you're talking about, you moron? Get off your ass and bow down to the company and Yuri-san and turn yourself in! Huh? Hey! Akamatsu! That idiot! What the hell is he thinking? So, that's what happened.
Why would you?
No! It's not true! I'm telling you! I didn't make a call like that, and I definitely didn't run anybody over!
Cut it out with the lies! Hurry up and get on your knees!
I don't know! I swear!
Grandpa, when was that call?
About an hour or two ago.
That wasn't Dad then!
What?
Dad was playing with us at the park in the afternoon!
And we just got home moments ago.
That phone call.
Yes, the phone call my grandfather received at the time was a phone call scam. Although my grandparents took the scammers on the phone as their son.
Just lend me $5 million! I'm begging you!
You idiot!
Ugh.
What the hell do you think you're talking about, you moron?
Damn it.
Get off your ass and bow down to the company and Yuri-san and turn yourself in!
This is a lost cause.
Huh? Hey! Akamatsu!
We got there an hour later. My father was beaten to a pulp by my grandfather, who was furious about what he had heard.
I told you I didn't do anything!
That's my fault.
I'm sorry. I just lost it.
At least remember what your first son's voice sounds like.
It's not surprising that my grandparents fell for it. This type of scam was unheard of back then, and apparently he sounded just like my father. Afterwards, my grandparents apologized to us, my parents, and promised to stay calm under any circumstance from now on. We heard several people were arrested soon after on suspicion of fraud, but we're still not sure if it was a culprit or not. That incident made me want to become a police officer, and now I'm married and work for the local police department. I was so surprised when that happened.
Right? I was so scared I couldn't stop crying.
Although my grandparents have already passed away, they apologized to my father for that matter until the very end. For my father, it must have been a hell of a ride. He almost got incriminated for no reason.
Yes? Hello?
Father? It's me. I actually got screwed by a bad guy I trusted. If I don't come up with $3 million right now, he's gonna send me to a brothel. Please, Dad, I need your help.
I don't have a daughter who would be deceived like that, you idiot! Don't ever call again!
Huh?
Thanks to your mother and father. It looks like we won't ever fall for that trick. I'm Sasuji. This is a story from when I was a sophomore in college. Huh? Hideki-kun.
Tsutsuji, look.
Whoa, so cute!
Right?
But Hideki-kun, you should put your phone away. We're in class. At the time, I was dating a guy named Hideki. We majored in the same subject and happened to sit next to each other in class. We clicked instantly when we started talking. We began texting and he asked me out soon after. We had one thing in common, and that was our love for animals.
Hey, Tsutsuji, want to take a trip to Mount Zhao to see the foxes?
Whoa, that sounds awesome! He was really nice to me when we started dating, and I was enjoying every day together. When one day, a video. Oh, aw, so cute! It's a kitten! Mom, look!
Oh, how cute.
Hideki-kun sent me a video of 3 little kittens that were just born. Oh, hey, Hideki-kun, what's that video of the kittens?
Oh, my friend's cat gave birth, so he sent me a video of them.
I see. Our family loves cats, so I showed it to them.
Tsutsuji, about that,
Huh?
can you take one of the cats?
What?
A foster home had been set up, but that person suddenly became unable to take it. I would have taken it, but my apartment doesn't allow cats, so I thought maybe you could. I'll help take care of it too. You know, pretend like it's our kid and raise it together.
Right. I would love to keep it, but until I ask my dad.
Okay, could you ask him then?
Yeah. Hey, Mom and Dad, I have to ask you guys something. And they gave me permission under 2 conditions. I had to take care of it on my own and pay for the neutering.
Alright then.
Aw, so cute! And this is how our beloved cat, Kuro, came to our house. Kuro was loved by her whole family and grew up quickly, although Hideki barely came to see him.
Wouldn't you rather go on a date outside than stay at home?
Well, I guess it's harder to go since I live with my family. But one day, about a year later,
Yes?
Hi, I got some mail for you. Please sign here.
Okay. Kuro! Stop! Where are you going? Kuro!
Kuro ran out from the house and never came back.
Couldn't find him anywhere.
Yeah, our family searched everywhere, but he was nowhere to be found.
I'm so sorry. I should have kept the door closed.
It's not your fault, Mom. Kuro, where did you go? 3 days later on a Saturday.
Oh, Tsutsuji. I came to pick you up.
Hideki-kun.
Wait. No makeup? And what are you wearing? We're supposed to go on an aquarium date today.
Huh? I told you I couldn't yesterday on the phone. Sorry, but I'm not in the mood for this now that Kuro is gone. I have to go look for him now.
What? It's fine. Just look around the neighborhood. There are plenty of cats that live strong even if they aren't kept by anyone. He'll come back once he's hungry again. Don't worry about it. Anyways, the aquarium is pretty far from here. Hurry up and get changed.
But...
Sasuji, I'll look for Kuro, so go ahead. You two made a promise, right?
Mom, alright, I'll be out then.
I'll wait 5 minutes. So hurry.
I ended up going to the aquarium with Hideki as promised. However, 1 hour later...
Ugh. Traffic. This is gonna take at least another hour.
Mom?
Oh, Sasuji. Sorry for interrupting your date.
No, it's fine. What is it?
Well, we found Kuro.
Really? Oh, thank goodness!
What?
Kuro was found!
Huh, good.
So, is Kuro doing well?
We don't know if he's hurt or sick, but he looks exhausted. We went to see a vet and he said today could be the end of the road.
Kuro... Alright, I'll be on my way. Hideki-kun, I'm sorry. Kuro might be in danger. I need to go home.
I'm not letting you.
What?
You'd rather choose your cat over going on a date with me? Pets are going to die sooner or later. Let's just go to the aquarium.
What? What is this guy saying? Wait a minute! You're the one that wanted to adopt a cat together! You even said let's raise it together as if it's our own child! How can you say such a heartless thing? Hideki-kun, take me home right now!
No.
Then let me out right here! I'll go home in a taxi or train or whatever!
Fine. You're gonna choose your cat over me, huh? Fine then. What a turn-off.
And so, Hideki-kun took a U-turn and drove us back to my house. Kuro!
Oh, sis!
Kuroki, how's Kuro doing?
He's a little better, but he still hasn't eaten.
Kuro, you've gotten so thin. I'm so sorry. I should have found you earlier. Hideki-kun, thanks for driving us back. I'm sorry
Ugh, so dirty! Don't get that thing close to me! It smells too! I'm going home. You better not cancel our next date, alright?
What? What the hell is wrong with that guy? Sis, why are you dating such an asshole?
No, he's not my boyfriend anymore. I apologize, but I cannot date someone like you anymore. Goodbye. And so I sent him a farewell message. I turned off my phone right after and devoted myself to taking care of Kuro. Kuro, you can do it, Kuro. Don't go yet. 2 days later on Monday. Okay, don't rush. Little by little.
Good job, Kuro.
Kuro managed to hold on and started getting better and better. Kuro, I'm so glad. Huh? Who is that? Wait, that car. Is it Hideki-kun? Oh yeah, my phone was still off.
What do you mean?
I had received so many messages and calls from him protesting my one-sided farewell. Hideki-kun, I already told you the day before. I don't even want to look at your face anymore. Please break up with me.
What? What are you talking about? How can you be so selfish? What in the world is wrong with you? I've treated you so well all this time.
You're right. There were times when you treated me well. But more importantly, I don't want to be with someone who disrespects my family. There is no way I'm getting back with you.
So it's about that? Dogs and cats are just pets. You're the crazy one for ignoring me over your cat. Isn't your boyfriend more important? Give me a
Hey, asshole! You better cut it out! Keeping my mouth shut listening to you talk all this nonsense! What the hell do you know about Kuro? And you always seem to be so self-centered that you ignore Tsutsuji's feelings, let alone Kuro. I can't trust a guy like you with my daughter. Don't you ever come near her ever again.
No! No!
I'm not breaking up with. Ah!
I've heard all about you from Sasuchi, you asshole! Don't you ever show yourself here again!
What's wrong with you people? Ah!
And so, Hideki-kun went around campus telling everyone about this, but
Of course she would break up with you.
That's your fault.
that was all he got. Looks like he got what he deserved. Eventually, his friend who kept Kuro's mother found out about it and their friendship fell apart. He was notorious for a while around school for being that guy who had eggs thrown at him by his ex-girlfriend's mom. Kuro, come here! Kuro quickly recovered thereafter and is now in excellent health and spirits. I thought throwing eggs at him might have been going a little too far, but had my family not done that for me, he might have been following me everywhere since he has such a clingy personality.
I should have thrown some kitchen waste at him as well.
That's a bit too far. Plus, I was so furious at the way he belittled Kuro's life so many times that I felt a little bit better about it. I'm just so glad Kuro was saved.
Next time the delivery man comes, let's make sure to close the door properly.
Yeah, I met Kuro through Hideki-kun, but since he's out of my life now, I'm gonna give that much more love and affection to Kuro.
I'm Yuri. This is a story that happened not too long ago. I lived with my parents and my sister Sasuchi. And my uncle's family from my father's side lived in the same time in Etra. My uncle, Hideki, was married to Azumi-san. She was someone all of my relatives had a hard time with. When I was in high school, it's hardly late. Asking the teacher about something I didn't understand took forever. But there's still some time before the next bus. Maybe I'll go buy some snacks while I wait. What are you doing? Stop!
Huh? Hey! What are you doing? Let go of her! Damn it! Hey, are you alright? Hold on, I'll call the police.
One night, I was almost molested on the way home from cram school. Luckily, a student from another high school saved me, and I was able to get away.
God damn it. If I find that guy, he's not getting away with this.
Yuri, should we stop cram school and have a tutor come in instead?
Yeah.
Brother-in-law, it's me, Azumi.
Oh, Azumi-san. What is it?
I heard about Yuri. She was about to get molested.
Who did you hear that from?
My husband. Apparently some guy tried hugging on her. But that's somewhat understandable. Yuri-chan is a bit vulnerable, isn't she? That's what happens when you wander around at night with a short skirt or with clothes that draw attention. She had that coming to her, didn't she? You have to make her learn her lesson, alright?
Huh? If that's all you came here to say, go home! Don't you dare say that to Yuri!
What? I just told you the truth, didn't I?
Indeed, she's someone who would say things like that without hesitation. What happens in life is the result of your own choices. Therefore, everything good or bad that happens is entirely up to you, or the words she lives by. Not only did she believe it herself, she was the kind of person that would shove it down other people's throats as well. Even when my sister Sasuchi was going through a difficult time when she was struggling with relationships at school.
It's your fault for doing things that would make other people think badly of you, Sasuchi. Crying isn't going to help.
She says with no mercy. Or when her own daughter Yasuria fell ill from overworking.
You chose this job, so don't whine about it. You can't be a member of society with such half-hearted determination.
Like that. She thrust her verbal swords mercilessly against those who are weakened. Fortunately for me, my sister and Yasuria are all back on our feet living positively now. But I'll never forgive her for those words.
Me too. I never want to become an adult like that.
This is how my aunt came to be hated by all my relatives. Whether she was unaware of it or not, she continued to lecture people on her own terms. However, after my sister and I entered the workforce, an incident happened. It happened to my other uncle, Tachibana, when he was on his way home from work.
What? Ah! Azumi, you...
My uncle was severely injured after he collisioned into a car that ran a red light.
Tachibana, you alright?
Brother.
It's a miracle he's still alive after the car was wrecked like that. I'm so glad you survived.
Oh, was the car that messed up?
Yeah, it was a compact car, so the front got crushed.
What? He was riding a compact car? Of course it's dangerous to ride something so light. It's his fault for driving down the street at night in such an unsafe car. That's what you call karma.
Azumi-san, as you did with the girls, will you stop imposing things that are just based on your own standards?
It's up to you to think like that, but it's not right to say it in their face, especially when they're suffering.
Huh? I don't think I'm saying anything wrong, am I?
And imagine yourself in the victim's shoes! Don't you feel any pain in your heart? Rubbing salt in their wound like that?
Oh my! I drive a proper car. I make sure not to run into strange people, and I have money saved up in case of emergencies. Don't put me up with all you careless people.
Then, let's say it wasn't your fault. Can you still say it's all because of your own choices?
Yasuria!
Yes, of course. It's your own lack of awareness that brings misfortune. You should all follow my example and always keep your head down.
And so, continuously spewing out arrogant, selfish statements, she was finally able to face her own karma.
I wonder how much I have left. My precious savings. Huh? What?
One day, my aunt's savings of about 5 million yen had disappeared entirely. The culprit was found soon after. It was her own daughter, Yasuria. She invested great effort to find out the PIN number and took the money. She then quit her job and took off somewhere overseas.
Unbelievable! How could she steal from her own mother? I don't remember raising her like that. Ah!
Azami,
What?
let's divorce. Yuzuriha was the only thing that kept us together. Now that she's gone, there's no need for us to be husband and wife. So let's get a divorce.
Wait a second! I've never even worked before! Don't leave me now!
It's too late. I'm tired of conforming to your beliefs.
No!
Eventually, the divorce was finalized when my uncle hired a lawyer and sued my aunt for years of moral harassment. Yasuria seemed to have completely cut off all means of communication with her as well. But apparently, she was still in touch with her father quietly. And so, what happened to my aunt?
Hey, please! Just lend me a little bit, please! I can't get a job. I can't survive like this.
I politely decline. When your own brother Tachibana got into an accident, you were the only one who refused to support him, saying he was responsible for his own actions. Am I correct? You said that to my daughters as well. And your own daughter. You told them both that their suffering was their own fault. Therefore, I will also refuse to provide any assistance in your case, as it is your own fault. You are no longer a relative of ours, so please, don't contact us again. Goodbye.
Wait! Ah, you bastard!
She called her other relatives and friends with the same request, but nobody gave her the time of day. I can't defend Yasuria for what she did, but
I guess it's also the result of her own choices, as she liked to say.
she must have said a lot of hard things to her family in the past if she let her daughter do such a thing. All of this was retribution for her own actions, and as a result, she was left to live out the rest of her life alone and lonely.
I wonder if she can still say that belief with confidence.
Who knows?
We won't need to deal with that anymore.
Yep. I'm Kuroki. This is a story about some cherry blossom trees that used to be in our yard. My wife and I met and married in our hometown, and we've lived in my parents' house ever since.
I wonder if it'll blossom this year, too.
Who knows?
Yeah, these cherry blossoms are reaching their end. That's right. These cherry trees are over 60 years old. These 10 cherry trees that blow in our yard were planted when my grandmother married into this house. Although we maintain them every year, the inside of the trees have started to rot.
Can't catch me!
It would be a shame to cut them down, but leaving it alone to the risk of them falling down is also dangerous.
Yeah, before they passed, my grandparents also told us we could cut them down any time. There's one more thing about these cherry trees that's causing us trouble. Whoa! It blossomed this year too!
It did!
Huh? Ah! Not again! Yes, this is what's giving us a headache. Strangers trespass into our yard, watch the cherry blossoms, and leave their garbage behind. It's our garden, but since it's the countryside, others just see it as a cherry blossom in a vacant lot. That's why we have to put up ropes and signs saying no entry into the site or cherry blossom viewing allowed. It doesn't really work though. People come in regardless just to see the cherry blossoms. We've even had to get the cops involved last year.
Unbelievable. At least clean up the trash before you leave.
Seriously.
Look, everyone! That's the famous Somi-Yoshino cherry tree in Etra Town! Isn't it incredible? Look at this beautiful tree!
Ooh. Wow, how pretty! It's amazing.
Please, let me know if you'd like a picture taken.
Come on in! Please, come in and have a closer look.
Wait a minute! You again? You're not allowed in here! This is my property! You can't come in without permission!
Oh my! Come on, we're just looking at the cherry blossoms. It's not like it's gonna go away. Yeah, this is the main event for our customers.
Hell if I know!
Now, please stop interrupting my business. Shoo! Akane-san, thanks for helping out every time. It means a lot.
No problem at all. I have all the time in the world.
To top it all off, there are shameless people who try to use our cherry blossoms for their own business.
All right, everyone. After viewing the cherry blossoms, please come by and have our delicious soba noodles.
Maybe we should call it quits this year after all. We're getting bugs, and it's hard to clean the petals too.
Yeah, even the gardener said it's reaching the end of its cycle.
Plus, they have to be taken care of meticulously. The maintenance costs are nothing to scoff at.
That's right.
Honey, your grandparents told you we could cut them down, didn't they? Don't you think those cherry blossoms have served their purpose?
You're right. Let's cut them down. And so, we got our kids to agree, telling them it was the last year for the cherry blossoms. After taking a family photo in front of the trees one last time, I got one of my friends to cut them down for us.
Thanks for everything!
Thanks!
A few days later. Whoa! Look at that! So this is what it looks like when the cherry blossoms are gone.
Wow, it's like a whole new place. So big!
You guys, be careful. What should we plant next?
Ah! What? The cherry trees are gone!
Wait a minute, what's going on?
Oh, hello there, Akane-san.
Hey, why did you cut down the cherry trees?
Huh?
The cherry trees had reached the end of their lifespans, so we had to cut them down by the end of the year.
What's wrong with you? You didn't even have our permission.
What? Why do we need someone else's permission to cut down our own trees?
You wait right here.
What? 30 minutes later. What? What is it?
There you are. I didn't know you were going to cut down the cherry tree.
What? We didn't agree to that! Yeah! You can't do that!
Yeah!
Those trees were planted before the war and had historical value. Those trees were reaching their end, and they could have fallen at any given moment. It was dangerous to keep them. They cost a lot of money to maintain. And one more thing. They were planted as a wedding present from my grandfather, so that was after the war.
Then you should have talked to us about it. If that's the case, we could have pitched in a little. Every spring customers would flood in just to see the cherry blossoms from the store. This is a disaster for the business. Either plan a new one or reimburse us for the loss.
What? What are you talking about? You must be insane!
It's your fault you didn't talk to us about it! Unbelievable!
That's right!
Yeah, replant it! Yeah, that was everyone's cherry tree!
Yeah, give it back to us! That's right! Huh? Everyone's cherry tree? We haven't received a single penny from any of you for all that talk. What exactly is the basis for you to proudly boast that it's your cherry tree? Huh?
What?
Yuzuriha-san?
You say you would have paid for some of the cost if we told you about it, but there's no way you guys would have, am I right?
Well,
You're all resenting us because to you, it was a beautiful view that was free of charge. For spending no time or money at all, you complain to the owner like it's yours. You're nothing but a menace to society, aren't you?
what?
Oh my! Watch our mouth!
And you, the owner of the Soba restaurant.
Huh?
If you need to rely on cherry blossom to make ends meet for your crappy restaurant, why don't you just fold it up? In fact, your soba noodles are not good at all.
Yuzuriha-san?
What? Ah!
What a crude lady she is. Although, it's true, Azumi-san's soba noodles are not good at all.
What? Fine! What a classless girl you are!
Heavy! Hey, Yuzuriha? You sure it's okay to say things like that?
Of course. I'd rather leave this shithole of a town if there were more people that supported that soba noodle lady anyway.
But you're right. It's true that we didn't say it clearly before, which is why people like that kept growing over time.
I'll let the neighborhood association know that something like this happened.
Yeah.
A year later, the cherry blossom issue was settled pretty early on when the general consensus was agreed upon that we didn't do anything wrong.
Those were planted after the war, right?
That's her, isn't it? How selfish.
And of course, the people with bad manners stopped showing up, and the garden became clear and litter-free. And the soba place in question, as expected, became deserted. And by the end of the spring, it had gone out of business.
Oh no, it went out of business, huh? No guts at all. Instead of relying on the cherry blossoms, they should have made an effort to change the flavor or do something to revamp the business. It might have lasted a little bit longer.
Devil. By the way, after the cherry trees were cut down, we planted a few evergreens and started growing them with the family. From now on, I would like to enjoy the growth of our new trees as well as the growth of my children. And make sure not to mess with Yuzuriha.
I'm Yuri. This is a story of when I was in junior high. Huh? My gym clothes are gone. This is where I put it.
Hey! Whose gym clothes are these? They were on the corridor floor.
Huh? How come? Those are mine.
Put them away properly.
I wasn't there. I didn't even take them out yet. A different day.
Yuri! Oh my god!
This is my friend Sasuchi. We've been friends since kindergarten, and our parents are close too. Huh? What is this? That's my yearbook photo.
It's probably Azumi. His handwriting looks just like hers. They're probably the ones that hid your gym clothes too.
When I was a sophomore in junior high, I was getting harassed by Azumi and her friend who were in my class.
Why would they do things like that?
Who knows? They started doing it ever since the last midterm exam.
Huh?
Whoa! She always got good grades and placed top of the class on the test too, right?
Yeah. Isn't her father strict on her studies because he works in politics?
Yep. Apparently, she wants to become a politician in the future herself. But in the last exam, I scored higher than her.
Oh my gosh!
Stop! I just had good luck this time. I wonder if that's the reason.
Could she have been that frustrated? Is that the only reason she would do something like that?
Hey, Yuri! Don't skip out on your morning duties!
Oh, Tachibana.
Why bring all these notebooks to the faculty room?
This is the morning duty. Nothing we can do. You look like a bad boy, but you're actually a good guy, Tachibana.
There's no way! What a pain.
Tachibana was my friend from kindergarten. Same as Suzuki. He looks kind of scary, but he's a nice guy. I think he even carries more notebooks for me. Oh yeah! Wanna have a barbecue party again?
If that means I can eat a lot of meat, I'll go.
You gotta eat the veggies too! I always get less meat because of you!
You're just slow at eating!
Yuri-san, today is the deadline for submitting the career research survey. Can you hurry it up?
I know. Huh? This is where I put it!
Our class is the only one that has late submissions.
Yeah, seriously.
Because someone keeps losing their important papers.
This is an important task the teachers asked us to do as class representatives.
We're the ones that have to apologize to the teachers. Do you understand that?
I can't stop my nose from running. Huh? You have a cold? Huh? Yuri,
Tachibana-kun!
isn't this yours?
Huh? It's mine! Why is it in the trash?
No idea.
That was you guys, wasn't it?
Huh? What?
I was watching earlier. I saw you guys messing with Yuri's stuff under her desk.
You don't have the proof of us doing that!
Then what were you doing at Yuri's desk?
That's not the only thing. Last time,
Be quiet! Hurry up and give it to me!
it was definitely Azumi.
Yeah.
The harassment continued, but my classmates took my side and helped fire back at Azumi and her friend. Thanks to them, I didn't have to go through this alone.
Hey, you sure you don't need to tell the teachers or your parents?
What? Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind if they talk bad about me or take my stuff. Everyone else has my back, so...
Right, if you say so.
However...
What is that? Ew, gross!
Why are you carrying something so dirty? It's crazy how you're still using that like a kindergartner.
True.
Come on, you're in junior high already.
Unbelievable.
Yuri? There you are.
Suzuki!
What happened to you? You weren't in class, so I was worried.
Suzuki! Suzuki! I'm sorry!
Huh?
This...
Etra-chan doll? Twinkle Power Metamorphose! You better be prepared!
Etra-chan was so cool! Yuri-chan, which Etra-chan do you like? I like Flower Etra-chan. I like Feather Etra-chan the best. Then I'll give this to you. Wow, so cute! Are you sure? Of course. I got it from the capsule toy machine when I wanted the flower.
Oh my, thank you so much. It's no problem.
Thanks! I'll take good care of it! Even after we turn old, let's stay friends forever! Yeah! You gave this to me!
Yuri, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Let's match together with something else, okay?
Ever since then, I avoided Azumi and her friends. And of course, everyone in my class was there to protect me if anything went wrong. Until one day...
Yuri!
What, Mom?
Someone's harassing you at school?
Huh?
I just heard from Suzuki-chan's mom. Why don't you tell me earlier?
Because it's not that big of a deal.
Mom knows everything. Aren't you angry? Hit them back if they hit you! Sorry, I just couldn't take it anymore, so I told my mom, which went right to yours. I just couldn't stand watching you be hurt anymore.
No, it's fine. Thanks, actually. It's just that my mom is making it a bigger deal than me.
I'm gonna make you pay! I'll show you what happens when you mess with my kid! Yeah!
Calm down! You're not helping!
Right. Your mom really, really loves you. Your dad too, but... If that girl can become an idol, my Yuri can become a Hollywood actress.
Yeah, you're right. Yuri is so much prettier.
We need to call the school right now.
We sincerely apologize for our lack of supervision.
Principal teacher! Thankfully it stopped at this level harassment this time. But what would you have done had it gone to the point where she stopped going to school? And you! What do you think you're doing laying your hands on Yuri like that?
I apologize on behalf of what my child has done. Our lack of educating the kids.
What made you guys do that?
Err.
Being silent isn't solving anything.
Could it be because I got higher grades than Azumi-chan? Did that make you angry?
That's not the only reason.
Huh?
Anyways, you'll be suspended from school for a while to reflect on what you've done. And we will take appropriate measures.
Will that affect her application scores?
I cannot disclose that here.
That's troubling. My child, I need a referral for her to get into a private high school.
Mine too! Please, not the application scores! That's why she's studying so hard. Can't you give her some leeway?
What? I don't want to hear that from you.
Akane! Your children have crossed the line for what they've done. They will need to face some sort of consequences for their actions. And it seems like they don't want to tell me everything that happened, which I will take as a lack of remorse.
Azumi was saying how she didn't like Yuri-san, so she started harassing her. I thought it would be fun too, so I joined.
Yes, sir, yeah?
Azumi, how come you said you don't like Yuri?
Azumi liked Tachibana-kun, so
Hey! Cut it out!
she said she couldn't stand the fact that Yuri and Tachibana-kun were in a relationship.
Huh? What?
Hey! What are you talking about?
There's no choice. They're gonna lower our application scores if we don't. You might be fine because you can study, but my grades are so bad that I'll get held back if I don't get a referral. It's better to just spit it out.
Huh? What's going on? Yuri, you should have told me earlier. Oh my, I had no idea. That's my girl. Mom, no, it's not like that.
Tachibana! That runny-nosed son of a gun! Unacceptable! There's no way I'm letting that kid touch my baby girl!
Dad, you need to calm down. Tachibana isn't.
Who do you think you are?
What?
Why would someone so handsome like Tachibana-kun give you the time of day? What is wrong with you? Walking around school with just the two of you, getting so close to him, and now you're gonna have a barbecue party with him? Ugh. Ever since I got into junior high, I've always liked Tachibana-kun too!
You all seem to have a misunderstanding.
About what? You were walking with him in the halls last time too!
Tachibana and I aren't in a relationship. We're just close since we've known each other since kindergarten, and our families are coming to the barbecue party too, as well as Sasuji and a bunch of other people.
Huh?
And we were just walking together since we have the same class duties.
You guys are just childhood friends? You aren't together?
Yeah.
Then, is Tachibana-kun single?
Yep.
What kind of girls is he into then?
Well, he's a bit of an airhead himself, so he said he prefers girls who are more proper than him. And since I'm kind of similar to him, I'm not his type.
Is that so? It was all a misunderstanding then. I feel like I could get along with you.
What?
If you and I are friends, that means you'll support my relationship with Tachibana-kun, right?
What are you talking about?
Hiding your pencil case, scribbling in your textbook, turning over your lunchbox on purpose, lying about where we were headed to for class, spreading rumors about things that never happened. I apologize for all of that.
What? I never knew that!
Yuri-san, you'll forgive me, right?
Absolutely not! The only words you're allowed to speak to my daughter are, "I'm sorry." As long as you emphasize forgiveness, you're not in remorse. You want me to teach you a good lesson?
Please, calm down, ma'am!
Azumi and her friend ended up being suspended from school for 2 weeks. By the time Azumi and her friend returned, peace was restored in my life. Did you watch that show yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Morning.
Morning.
Want my notes for when you were gone? Thanks.
When my classmates heard that my mother had given Azumi a hard time,
She must have learned her lesson.
and so even when they came back, we didn't leave them out. Although there were a few misunderstandings.
Apparently, Yuri's mom beat up Azumi.
No, from what I heard, she made the principal kneel on the ground and apologize. That's terrifying.
The rumors are blowing up.
My name is Sasuji. I'm in my 3rd year working here at Etra.
Hey, Tsuji!
Yes, sir. What's wrong?
Hey, look! My cup is empty! How did you not notice?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeez, you're so slow.
coffee. And I don't need sugar.
Yes, sir.
Akamatsu, I'm sure you can do that yourself.
Yeah, I think we all decided to not push tea and coffee serving onto other people.
Huh? Shut up! It's the woman's job to do these sorts of things. I mean, there's no worth in them if they can't notice these small things, right?
What?
This here is my boss, a ridiculously sexist man named Akamatsu. He can't read the room for the life of him and just continues to spout sexist nonsense every day.
How are my bets doing on the latest horse race?
He's on it again.
I mean, in the first place, women should be at home preparing food and waiting for her husband to come home from work. Hey, you lot! Women! The glasses are empty! Stop being so lazy and come over to serve! What? You're late because you got sexually molested on the train? Ha! You must have been wearing something inappropriate, right?
Like this, he goes on and on every day.
His brain must have stopped evolving like 40 years ago.
No wonder he hasn't gotten any promotions.
Then came April.
Starting today, I'll be working here as a freshman employee. I'm Karin. It's very nice to meet you all.
Wow, she seems collected and mature.
Right? Hi, Karin. Feel free to ask us anything if you're stuck.
Thank you.
Do you want to join us for lunch today?
That sounds great. I'd love to.
Ah! Jeez, women really like to flock around, huh? Just get on with remembering your work.
During lunch.
That person, Akamatsu, is he always like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
But really, you don't have to worry about him too much.
Exactly. I mean, no one can stand him if we take his words seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I see.
A few days later.
Hey, Karin! What the hell did you do with the shelves? Don't do this without my permission!
I'm sorry. It seemed very messy, so.
I had it sorted out so it was easy for me to use. Jeez, women just always get out of line.
Yeah, but only for you.
Since then, Akamatsu kept bullying Karin with sexist remarks and attitudes.
Hey, Karin! Tea! What? You're from Waseda University? What a waste of money going there as a girl, eh?
However, a few months later.
Karin, can I have a quick word with you?
Yes, sir.
I have a new project that I want you to work on. Will you accept it?
Yes! I would be glad to.
Oh! That's amazing, Karin! You've only been here for under a year and you've already assigned a new project.
That's right, girl. You're always so quick with remembering new work and tasks.
No, that's not. It's thanks to you all for teaching me so well.
My.
Well, I guess that's true.
Hey, Karin!
Yes, what is it?
You! Don't get too full of yourself just because you were assigned a new project! Women always get carried away easily, don't they? You just got lucky this time because there weren't other available staff around. Remember, women aren't supposed to do these kinds of jobs.
Oh no, there he goes again.
What ugly jealousy.
Huh, understood.
You little... I've always wanted to say this, but what is with your attitude? Are you properly listening to my words? Ah! You're just looking down on me, aren't you? You're too cocky when you're just a girl!
Oh gosh, what should I do? Akamatsu's in a really bad mood right now.
Whoa, hold it, Akamatsu! Now that's going too far.
Akamatsu, you often use the phrase when you're just a girl, don't you?
Huh? So what about it? Aren't you gonna say something back?
No, I just thought it's best for you to not say those kind of things. My father once said, men that go on complaining about women look ridiculous from the male perspective too. So if some guy comes up to you and says when you're just a girl, you don't have to listen to them.
What? What? Hey, you! What are you laughing at?
Well, Karin, I think you're absolutely right.
Manager!
Akamatsu, that's why you'll always be a regular employee, even though your colleagues are all getting promotions. Eh?
soon enough. It seems like Karin's very valid argument and the manager's sour remark dealt a lot of damage to Akamatsu. And since then, he stopped with his sexist comments.
It feels so refreshing now. It's all thanks to Karin. He hasn't said anything since then. I guess he was aware of the stuff he was saying.
I guess so. Those types of people, because they don't want to be seen as weak, they put on a tough act and try to make themselves look better. I mean, looking down on people isn't going to put you in a higher place. I guess he's been putting energy in the wrong direction for the longest time.
Karin, is this your third or fourth time going through life?
Have you achieved enlightenment or something?
No, that's not true!
Like this, thanks to Karin, peace was kept in our department.
Damn it! Damn it! This is so